The Genes of Wrath, Redemption. Episode 1, a sci-fi podcast, written by Greg Mandanis. Before we begin, a word from the storytellers at Playwright, screenwriting instructor, and head of Disney's The Simpsons pipeline, Mike Disa, says, "For very little time, a professional or amateur writer who has already created a screenplay can come into the Playwright environment and, by answering a few questions and interacting in a general and positive way with the AI software, will very quickly, in one session, end up with a professional recorded podcast that can then be posted to Spotify." And now, experience the Genes of Wrath, Redemption, created in Playwright. In the heart of the frozen wilderness, under the veil of night, the howling wind echoes through the icy landscape. The ominous sound of cracking ice reverberates, signaling a disturbance in the desolate tranquility. With a heavy sigh, a voice reflects on the desolate surroundings. A wasteland of ice, they lament. The Garden of Eden lies frozen stiff. The year is 2044, and humanity teeters on the brink of extinction.
Why was I born like this? Why do I feel like I don't belong to their order?
Because you are meant to change everything.
Who's there?
Emerging from the swirling snow are the matriarch spirits, ethereal beings of ancient power. At their heart stands Potnia, the goddess of serpents, her presence commanding as she extends a beckoning hand.
You were cloned to serve the rulers. You were never truly theirs.
A voice declares with conviction, emphasizing a sense of independence. After a brief pause, the scene transitions to the ruler's war room aboard the space station. The low rumble of machinery fills the air, accompanied by the crackle of a cigar and the beeping of a hologram interface. In a distant location, the rulers convene within their foreboding, smoke-filled chamber. Warren Nation, adorned in armor emblazoned with corporate logos, presides over the gathering with an air of authority.
The rebels corrupt the air and water with their virus. We must answer.
The God of the Bible commands us!
The chamber echoes with applause, but shadows creep across their faces. The vast expanse of space unfolds before us, with twinkling stars casting a mesmerizing glow over the planet Earth. And so begins Lamb's journey. From clone to covenant, from frozen Eden to a destiny that could thaw the galaxy. As the music swells, its crescendo gradually fades into the background, signaling the end of this captivating journey. This episode was adapted from screenplay to podcast using Playwright, the AI-powered storyteller studio.
Write once, publish everywhere. Learn more at playwright.com.
For very little time, a writer can step into Playwright, answer a few questions, and walk away with a professional recorded podcast ready for Spotify. Thanks for listening to Episode 1 of The Genes of Wrath, Redemption, sponsored by Playwright, where every hero can tell their story, where you can write, direct, and produce your own podcast. Stay tuned for next week's Episode 2. Resurrite.com to start bringing your story to life. What are you waiting for?